What's going on? It's your boy CJ Goodfellow. We back. Afternoon grind, you dig. I'm talking about who got next in the USA American boxing, man. I'm gonna get my 2 cents, and I like to hear y'all 2 cents back as well. I always like to hear rebuttals back from the fans, good, bad. Just don't be disrespectful, because I can get online and put you in your place, and then you bitch up and got shit back to say. Happens there almost every day. But it's a lot of possibilities, man. Most people, like Terrence Crawford to be the next best thing. I just seen holes in his game, and it looked like he's trying to shore those holes in his game up. I seen a lot of improvement, in a short sample from Julius Ndongo. He got hit by one good right hand, but didn't let it happen again. And there's still some things that worry me about everybody, in boxing. You always get worried about things, especially when you break down film consistently. You worry about things. But I'm trying to gauge who got next. Who's going to be that next king, and it's a lot of possibilities in the United States, man. If Erickson Lubin upsets Jermell Charlo, can you understand? Do people understand how far his star status amongst the hardcore and purists is going to go? At 21 years old, beating a legit world champion with a lot of skill, just shows that kid's grit and merit. Keith Thurman is another one that people, tend to forget about. I got him in my top 10 pound for pound. I know he only fought twice the last 2 years, but both of them was high-profile fights. So, people trying to tell me, I'd rather prefer the guy with 50 fights over 50 mid-level to bum guys than a guy like Lomachenko with 10 fights over 4 good, good grade of guys, good level of guys, And I just think boxing fans need to get away from that, man. Triple G got 23 straight knockouts, whatever it was. What does it matter? He didn't knock anybody of prominence out, in my opinion. And that's my opinion. Lomachenko made Nicholas Waters quit. I never thought I'd see Nicholas Waters quit. He outboxed Gary Russell, and Gary Russell looking like he could be a pound-for-pound star. So, it's just, preference. I'm not getting caught up in the lack of fights that this guy didn't have, Lomachenko. But I look at the caliber of fights that you won. And a lot of these guys going to have the opportunity to fight a lot of high-caliber guys. Crawford, Thurman, Spence, they all going to have the opportunity to top the pound-for-pound list pretty soon once Andre Ward scoots out the way. And I see that happening pretty soon because they have the names in that division. Erickson Lubin, he's going to be able to top that list pretty soon. David Benavidez is going to be able to top that list if he gets past the TMT fighter. And then he fights the winner of the World Boxing Super Series tournament. And then I think he could beat James DeGill. He's about to be the youngest super middleweight champion ever. He got Gilberto Romero, Jesse Vargas. He got the opponents. Demetrius Andrade got the body frame to move up and challenge some of those middleweights. Jacobs, Triple G, Jamal Charlo. He just got to want it. He got to get his team to want it. Gervonta Tate Davis is another guy who got it laid out for him as well. As far as, he beats Lomachenko, or the Rigondeaux winner, or Lomachenko is probably that's going to be Lomachenko in my opinion. People gonna say, "Wow, if Lomachenko was 5, Gervonta Tank Davis should at least be 5'4'3", and he gonna have the opponents laid out for him. Especially if Santa Cruz and Frampton, Gary Russell move up to his weight class. He gonna be making some noise. So a lot of these guys got it laid out in front of them. It's just that it's the fight. Can they fights be made? Do they want the fights, and do they want the stars stay at us right now? And if I had to put my money on anybody to, really make it to that spot first, it'd be Terrence Bud Crawford. I've been critical of Bud Crawford in the past, but I just think he's just getting better and better. And the thing about it is he has the mentality to want to fight everybody. People say, he didn't say Earl Spence's name. Who moves up in weight and says the second, third, fourth, fifth guy, name when you was the lineal champion at the weight class below? Nobody say, I want to fight, I want to play Kobe Bryant, no, motherfuckers want to beat Jordan. That's what they want to be better than. Nobody want to be better than LeBron. PC want to be better than LeBron and Kobe, but you want to be better than Jordan. So, I think Spence is a close second. He has the same mentality, some of the same tangibles and intangibles, but we're going to check it out, so let me know what y'all think. We going